back for you. like the thunder.
It's now or never, Joshua. It's now or never, Joshua.
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him. Stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power. Are you ready? Ready! To match such power by trusting in our own. world.
Not today. Come on, Joshua! Dion! Joshua!
Clive!
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You there. Tell me what section.
Don't reinforce walls.
Will be found. What is our situation?
Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts. Our men
Focus
are
all
holding-
efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
This is not the work.
Don't dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out about Dalmec's movements.
By the light! Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbrek. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself! Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build!
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures.
Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness. The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you, find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours. Mother.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otto has to say.
It will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him. Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye. All their fancy silks stained red.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say how we're wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at 'em. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Otto.
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on. Could be that they don't. He's certainly...
I suppose not.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised? Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
How are you doing? Here you go. Always something in there.
Are we even safe here?
There's talk of these skies driving men mad. Most of the Heidel.
How is it that every one of your little excursions... Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves.
Which is only ever going to end one...
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Making them skies then.
Alone with us, right? Should come back as scouts.
Or the moon, for that matter.
The battle cries of dread one die, in ruin lies less.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess.
Is there anything you don't know, Lord?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question of the fallen. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the...
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual history. Had I the Journal of Moss, you will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always... Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
It seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Clive.
Only one?
It would. We had as many owls arrive. What Martha's got a cash
And don't forget Dalimil.
When it rains,
it fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock. And even if I could get word, which means
that Jill and I...
Let them know we're on our way.
Here, Sid.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's a lovely bit of kit, it is. Bunging a solution you want, problem it, which is...
I imagine time. So what exactly do you need?
Nothing but give you a sample. You pour the blackest blight water through it. So, and do you know what
I take it that's what...
I saw it would have gone myself.
All right.
Thank you, Coin.
All this fuss over a few dark clouds. You'd think the people here had never seen a storm
You have the look of...
Talia, I'm afraid...
You don't need me to. I hope as much as... And we must... The operation...
I know. But griping...
I know you will.
Unfortunately, something...
Just tell me what...
No one knows Herblore like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find. If, unfortunately for you, I do.
Along...
I pity those in the villages.
Mother, save us.
Might be. God, now there's only one.
Then we're all doomed.
It seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Lawsman.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think. She says he's hardly been...
I rather think she might be right. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack if we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain. It may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bone, as to where one might...
I don't recall ever seeing...
And little wonder. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place...
Even so.
Good hunting,
I'd say we were in for a storm. Night seems to think otherwise.
We'll see these letters to the mainland as soon as Obelus deems it safe to sail. As for what awaits me there... well, we'll just have to see, won't we?
Fucking thieving bastards.
My shop? Why would anyone do such a thing?
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue, and there's no telling when they might be back. You best keep that sword handy, Sid.
Let me go with you. I can fight.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not.
No chance.
The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic back for long.
Straight home now.
Yeah!
Be safe.
This one.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
You deserve a rest.
Over here! Get him! Sick him! Attack! This one. man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened?
Those skies are what happened. There were hundreds of them. Tried to arrest her, still down there now. What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never... Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Clive,
We deal with the Akashic.
these men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come...
You are mistaken. We're here by Madame Martha's
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions.
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Anne, they got...
Damn it all.
We'll worry about...
You look after it. I will.
Moi.
Mad dogs, the lot of them.
So... Lord Rosmer and...
Behind! Do you think
we could... Are you with us, so what?
Always.
Then let's do...
Stick 'em! Over here! This one! Go to him! Get him! Is anyone... Mark! Look, Phil.
Oh.
Jill, don't...
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
They're headed for the rest.
We'll have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Over here! Get him! This one! Get him! Over here! Go for it! This one! Attack! All yours! Go for it! Attack! This one! Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Nice try.
Good work.
Do you see any more?
No.
But it won't. Then we make for...
What did you find? Where? Hope?
It's the... What?
My lord.
No.
Well, yes. If I...
But I...
You... It's there...
But if...
What you...
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the
I
wall.
saw it with my own eyes.
Can I interest you in some blades of mace? Or perhaps a racer to a ginger? I've been willing to trade if you got no call.
I can't do it.
But you can.
My lord. My lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been...
Wait, they've...
Four left for more in the captain's orders.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the...
We've tried requesting What more would you have us...
I would have you do your duty and protect the might. In case you have forgot, but more than that, your sisters, so you have a choice. Lay down your...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives!
Not if we don't. I'll have a...
Ah,
It was another...
the way...
That thing, it took off the...
Did you... But you...
It's all right.
My family.
You're... I'm gonna leave.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
You're safe now.
I assume you have a plan?
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
see them. With me. Save your strength. This one. Over here. This one. Go to him. Nice try. It's over. Over here. Go to him. This one. Get him. Over here. Nice try. Get him. Go to him. Get him. Over here. Over here. Sick him. Go to him. Over here. Nice try. This one. Go to him. Get him. Go to him. Sick him. Over here. Sick him. Go to him. This one. Go to him. This one. Over here. Over here!
You...
Don't they...
Oh, is...
Yeah.
The...
Now.
Let it...
If we've no crystals to keep the cats cold...
The markets in Northreach are as bare as a newborn's arse.
We have to dig a new cellar.
Hello, Sid.
Ah,
go on.
There a wisp rustle it may. Given...
Of course.
Excellent. You might be...
All right.
Could there be any truth to these rumors, do you think?
I don't doubt that people heard or saw something. As to what it was, there's only one way to find out. Excuse me.
No, don't.
Or...
No, it would... We make for Lorbert's Pass, then.
Probably a good idea. Figments of the imagination don't sharpen swords.
You there. Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black shields.
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that we want to leave here alive.
Get
total! Attack! Get him!
Why would the Black Shields be here? Unless they're planning to move on Lostwing.
We need to warn Quentin.
Clive. I like the and who? Because I who the form and what I and so I meet is so I got the and I we what quick my friends and
I'm not going to change his mind.
See. Should I?
Jill.
All
You're st-
but as if but I don't think right. Woman.
What?
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Fly, Ambrosia.